The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
I want to talk about like Ray Gun though.
Yeah.
Because I really do hope that people shouldn't be saying really bad stuff about her. You can talk about her performance, but you know,
you can
nothing
have a
as
good
her
laugh.
as a person. But I hope she makes bank out of this.
She's going
because
to.
Australia
I got
is
no
the
doubt.
perfect boiling point for something, a performance like that, which is now like it's going to be a cult thing from the
Worldwide.
Yes. So a performance like that can basically write you a check for the rest of your life, and I hope that's happening. When someone does something so bad that it's good, that's when you've hit the... Because I can tell you it was shit, but I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it. It would be like what I would say. If my dad was 12 beers in and said, Dad, breakdance for me, he would have been able to score at least 2.
At least 2 for the
what
worm.
we had said.
Well, I know that I would have got a couple of points for the worm.
Sean, the kangaroo.
That was terrible.
The kangaroo.
But what's another thing of being so bad at it, it's good? Like maybe cooking?
I
It's
got
so
a
horrible,
friend,
but it's
I had
good.
this friend,
Yeah.
right, who was so bad at driving, that any car she got into, we knew that was going to result in an accident or a ding. So, and even not just her hitting things, her being hit by things as well. She was on a moped once at school waiting to take off, and the school bus just, its brakes didn't go just, pulling up very slowly, and just sort of tapped her. So she got hit by the school bus, and then she fell off a moped, right? That was just one of them. Thousands of other car crashes, but the best one was it translated to water because when we were in Esperance, she jumps on a jet ski and she is enjoying the entire ocean, Sean, the world's oceans.
Yeah, it's huge.
She hits a jetty. The one jetty for miles and miles and miles, and she hits one of the poles from it. Well, even in the water, it's so funny. So that's what we want to talk about. And it could be you, or it could be somebody you know. But are you so bad, or is somebody so bad at something that it's pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Amy's given us a call in Rockingham. Amy, we are talking about the things that were so bad they were good. What's your story?
Hilariously, it's also dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
What happened?
But I did ballet, tap and jazz as a kid, and I was so horrifically bad on stage that, like, our whole group would go one way and I would be going the other way. And it got to a point, after recital number 10 or something, my mum came and said, after the show, she said, don't give up your day job.
Oh, and your day job was just being a kid, wasn't it?
No, but it was bad.
It was real. See, this is the thing. Some kids out there, and I know that this has happened, are so bad at dancing that the teacher has suggested they not come to the class.
Oh, yeah, it's time for a day off. Or you can go to the library and read.
Yeah. Imagine that, getting the tap on the shoulder and being told that you've been cut from the dance class you're paying for. They'd rather not have your business.
Amy, I would have loved to see your performances. Jeez, that would have been interesting.
Mate, Sean, you know what was missing? The kangaroo. She did the kangaroo. She had a medal around her neck. All right, thanks, Amy. Let's go to Nick in Marangaroo. Hey, Nick.
Hey, boys, how you going?
Yeah,
Hey, good, Nick.
All right, so we're talking about someone being so bad at something that it's kind of hilarious and good. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so it's my wife. So she's, look, I love her to pieces and stuff, but she, every time she gets takeaway food, whether it be like, your Macca's, your Hungry Jack's, or Domino's, it got to the point where she'd get the order, she'll come back with the incorrect food every time, even though it was so distinctive what we ordered. So it got to the point where it was frustrated, but now my son, who's like 12 years old now, we just laugh about it. She orders the food, and we think, okay, let's see what we're going to get back. And she'll come back with, like, we ordered meat burgers, she'll come back with fish burgers, you name it. It's just so wrong. But
I get it, Nick. That happens in my house.
So wait there. Okay, well, you two have wives that do this, all right? So, So how does that happen, though? Is it in the ordering? Is it that she's not checking what she's picking? How does...
Well, so you half listening from the wife or, your partner, whatever the case is. And this is the way I feel, Nick, that you lay it out. So... Big Mac meal, and Nathan wants a chicken fillet burger or whatever the case is, and then completely next thing you know, you got a fillet of fish and a bloody Happy Meal, and I don't know, they get flustered.
Is that what happens, Nick?
Oh yeah, exactly. And the amount of times it ends up being my actual meal itself, like she'll be like, "Oh, babe, they forgot your burger." I'm like, "Did you order it?" She goes, "Yeah, I definitely ordered it." And I'm like, "What which burger did I order?" She goes, "You got that the quarter pounder." I was like, "The double quarter pounder." Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. I'm like, "Oh."
Can I just tell you? Can I tell you?
Every time, Nick.
If my stomach is looking forward to eating something which has been pre-selected, that I think I'm going to get it. If I don't get that thing, even if it's a good substitute, I can't prepare.
I'd melt down.
God, so having wives sound tough. Lucky they sleep with you guys. Thanks, Nick. We're going to go to Ross in Inglewood. Hey, Ross.
G'day, how you going?
Good, Ross.
All right, so something is so bad or someone is so bad at something that it's kind of brilliant. What do you got?
Yeah, well, I used to work with a bloke. They called me Bruce, and he was a forklift driver. And he thought he was the best forklift driver. He was actually in denial, like something pretty fly for a white guy.
Yeah.
And he dropped pallets. He smashed trucks. One of the best ones was the boss bought a brand new BMW, and he parked it in a different spot from where he usually parks it. And Bruce drove into the boss's brand new Beamer. When the boss come out, absolutely livid with it. He said, "Well, that's not where you park your Beamer." He said, "What are those things in between your nose, mate? They're eyes, aren't they?" And yeah, even to this day, the guy, he won't let anybody on his forklift because he's the forklift driver. But he's absolutely caused hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Think about it.
And we don't even know why he's still got a job. We think the boss just feels sorry for him.
Think about it. A forklift is a vehicle with two swords at the front of it.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous.
With two swords.
It's pretty
And
dangerous.
he's so bad that he can hit a car because it wasn't there the day before. Wow.
And he's still got a gig.
Unbelievable.
Still got a gig. And everyone's talking about him all the time.
Oh, so funny. All right, guys, thank you so much. And everyone, please support Ray Gunn. No hate, no online hate. You just be happy in the fact that we all saw it together.
Nah, have a good laugh.
We had
$300.
COVID, now we have this.
Nathan, Nat, and Shaun podcast.
Lisa wants to be a part of this. Good morning, Lisa.
Hello.
Hi, Lise. Welcome to 5 Rounds.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello. All right, so this is pretty simple. You have 5 other competitors that are going to be going for this, and we have 5 different rounds. Just like a fight, though, you don't know what's coming at you for each round.
No.
So each round is going to be different.
But you need to be almost the last person. Well, you need to be the last person standing.
Yep. You are going against Graydon from Clarkson in round 1. Hey, Graydon.
G'day, guys. How you going?
Hey, Graydon.
Graydon, I never get to speak to someone who had my brother's name, so well done.
Spell it differently.
You've spoken to me before, mate.
I know. Yeah, I think you and I probably know 2 other Graydons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Graydon, UFC, do you love it?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get all the way through to be able to experience what we've got on offer today, Nate.
Yep.
So it's not easy peasy.
All right, guys, you're going to have to buzz in with your names. Okay, so let's test your buzzers.
Graydon.
Lisa.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, I'd like you to welcome you to the Octagon. Round 1, Shaun,
Here we go.
is words.
Words. Thank you,
This
Nathan.
is words. This fight.
Here's the question. Which common word precedes the words scan, burglar, and walk?
What word goes with scan, burglar, and walk?
Precedes it. Which means...
What word goes before these words
Front.
to create another word?
Graydon.
Yes, Graydon.
Cat.
It is cat.
Correct. It is early. Well, it's not really early on a Monday. I was going to try
Sean,
to
when
defend
you're
everybody.
stepping into
Yeah,
the
it's football
octagon,
time.
when you're second,
Yes.
you're not expecting words.
That's a good
You're
point.
expecting fighting.
That's another great point.
All right, we are to round 2. Survivor of that one was Graydon. He's going against Troy from Allenbrook. Hey, Troy.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Good,
Hey,
Troy. Troy, different round, different rules, different game. We're going to need you to test your buzzer.
Troy.
All right.
Troy. Graydon versus Troy.
Round 2, everybody. This is music. Now, you're going to have to listen to this grab of this song. There's going to be a question afterwards, okay? So listen very carefully.
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man.
According to the chorus, which female is in the sun?
Graydon.
Yes, Graydon.
Sandra.
It's Sandra.
Sandra's in the sun.
It's Sandra in the sun.
Thanks, Troy. See you later, brother.
Graydon, mate, earning this name.
Let's welcome James to the show. Morning, James.
Morning, good morning.
Hey, James, you fight ready?
Yep,
Yep. Love the UFC?
yeah, I love it.
Well, Graydon is blitzing at the moment, so good luck.
We need to test your buzzer, James.
James.
Perfect. Okay, round 3, Nathan, is riddles.
Oh, gosh, Sean, riddles.
Riddle me this.
You're not expecting that in the octagon, are you?
No, but as you said, things coming out your left, right, and centre. Who knows what's coming?
All right.
Here is the question. What kind of coat is best put on wet?
Graydon.
Yes, Graydon.
Paint.
I cannot handle that. I cannot
Come on.
handle it.
Come on,
Is this
son.
our own Volkanovski?
This is it.
Is this Graydon
This is the
Volkanovski?
great.
Jeez. Wow, listen to him go.
It's awesome, Harry. Great sound effects. Or was that Graydon? Just
No,
punching
it's
on.
Graydon. It's Graydon. Hey, Landy.
Hello.
Hey,
Landy.
hey,
Good morning.
Landy. Mate, you've got a bit of a struggle here with Graydon.
He's on fire at
We're
the
going to
moment.
need you to test your buzzer.
Landy.
Landy, all right. Everybody.
Round 4.
Okay.
Round 4, Sean, is numbers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, numbers. All right, here's your question. There are 49 small and large dogs signed up to compete in a dog show. 36 of those dogs are large. How many small dogs are signed up to compete?
Graydon.
Yes, Graydon.
13.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Sorry, Landy. Landy's been
Catch you
dragged
later,
out.
Landy.
Next on the chopping block.
Is Jay from Mirrabooka. Morning, Jay.
Morning. How are
Hi,
you?
Jay.
Graydon is in fine form. He started at the very first round. He's won every one by a knockout.
It's unbelievable stuff.
But you stand in his way.
Can we test your buzzer, please?
Jay.
Okay.
So, Nathan, we are playing for this VIP experience.
Sean, you just spoke over the round 5. We'll do it again.
Round 5.
Round 5, Sean, is UFC. It is UFC.
It is UFC. And what do you mean by this? This is what we mean. We will ask a triple barrel question. The 3 answers will begin with the letters UFC. To win the round, you need to get all 3 answers correct.
Now-
I'll get you to answer.
Now, make sure, everybody, that you wait until the entire question is asked, okay? We're going to test your buzzers because this is round 5 for the UFC. Graydon?
Yeah, Graydon.
Yep. Jay?
Jay.
Okay, everyone, here is the UFC round. We're going to need one of Rihanna's biggest songs, a lolly with a celebrity's bio written on the wrapper, and you stir a Bloody Mary with this.
Graydon.
Yes, Graydon.
Umbrella. Fantail. Celery stick.
Graydon, you are walking away with UFC 305 VIPP experience. It includes 2 premium nights to the UFC.
No, you're in
Sunday.
the draw, Sean.
Oh,
You're in the draw. We're not giving you a $22,000 package away today.
shit. I was thinking that was a bit over the top.
Give it to me.
Well, Sean's
According to me, I'm gonna give it to you.
going to pop down to the bank first.
Well, okay, you're in the draw. This is behind the scenes. There's the weigh-in, Nate. It's all happening.
There's everything. Basically, if it's happening during the week for the UFC, then you're going to be at it. So good luck, Graydon, mate.
Unreal, guys. Appreciate it.
Jeez, and I was giving it to you just there.
I know, Sean. You're very generous, like the Santa of the UFC. We are playing this again tomorrow. Remember, this whole package, $22,500. Well, $22,250. We'll round up to $22,500.
Yeah, of course.
Sean's giving away daily, apparently. We'll play again tomorrow.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
He has changed the face of the Logies.
Well, nobody used to watch it at all, but
No
now people
one.
are watching it all the
Oh.
time. The TV Week Logie Awards exclusively on Channel 7 Plus this Sunday, August 18. Sam Pang, good morning.
Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Nate. I'm glad you got the date out. The date's very important.
Yeah, I looked at it because I was trying to work out, is that really this weekend? Yeah, okay, that's this weekend.
Yeah, mate, it's Monday now, and it's on Sunday.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Yeah, what about Nat? Are you kidding me? An RDO?
She's had an
RDO,
RDO.
dude. RDO. You know?
Pangy, did you get any RDOs back in Nova Days a couple of years ago?
Yeah, you got an RDO every Friday. What are you talking about?
Oh, you did
He
too.
went 4 days a week, mate. He couldn't take another one.
Why, whenever I come on this show, you just attack me about my work ethic?
We don't. We just...
No, not about your ethic at all.
No. Your work ethic is fine for the half an hour you do work.
No.
So actually, I'm supporting you, to be honest.
Well, after the... the front bar is what you produce normally on a Wednesday and Thursday, so therefore you wouldn't be able to do Fridays anyway. Actually, on that, do I want to... Aaron Sandilands on the other night. How good was he?
Here we go. It's already started, no? Oh, Sean, subtly hinting, when am I going to be on? Mate, you haven't even waited. We're a minute in.
Yeah. And the colour of whatever's come out of his mouth is always purple. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable, mate.
Always purple.
Sean, you know what? I was very excited, by the way, because, yes, Aaron Sandilands was wonderful, and it was great for him to be a guest, but part of his highlights package, I saw you doing some fine work.
Oh,
sure.
Fantastic.
What was he doing?
Yeah.
Just holding Aaron's bag as we walked into the stadium.
I saw you, I reckon, hit him lace up with a par.
Wow.
Rare footage of you kicking a drop punt, so that's handy.
Yeah.
That was right out of the archives.
And it was all with the undercut too, Sam. Did you ever have the undercut?
I never had an undercut.
Mate,
not a chance.
When I had the undercut, as Sean did as well, for years we had it because we finally realised, when you got it, you realise this is what hair should be. And and I'm pretty sure it will never change because there can't be a better hairdo. For people that don't know, the undercut is when you shave your sides like on number 1 and number 2 and then you let the long bit just fall over.
It's very freeing.
like a hanging plant.
Yeah.
You never experienced that?
No, I couldn't. I didn't have the thick lush hair that Sean had. You know what I mean? The curls. Just a bit of Gene Wilder about the whole thing.
Oh, heaps of Gene about it.
Yeah, he recently went through a Nick Nolte phase, the mugshot. So Sean had grown his hair to a length, and everyone, we were all going, do we tell him? Do we say? What do we say?
Well,
but Sean was living. It was when you're living your beach life.
No, Sam, I'll just say, Nathan said, just saying then, should we tell him or not? And so they never said a word to me, and it wasn't. No, they started attacking me I reckon it was a few months ago, and I was defending myself until then. I went back and had a look at the photos. No, they were dead right.
It looks properly arrested. Properly arrested while going through a lot of personal dramas. That's the hair he had.
No one told me.
But you should have known.
I didn't know.
You should have known that you had that crazed look on your face.
Anyway, that's about us. What about you getting ready for the show on the weekend? Sam, you prepared? Done the pre-season?
I'm going to wait for an actual question there, Sean. It finally came. Yeah, mate, I'm ready. I'll be ready. I'm not ready. I'm not going to lie, boys. I'm not ready now, but it's Monday. But by Sunday, hopefully, we'll be in better shape.
Yeah.
And, last year was all new and they hadn't been a host in, 15 years. So,
I like it. I like what
you did a great job.
This is the thing, though. He served it up last year and now we realised that, that was delicious. And that's why we want more. And you know what I like as well, Sam? Because you're doing a very good job and you're enthused, but also I can just sense the total disdain that you have for what's happening in the room. And I like that.
I don't know. Listen, you're better with words than me. I don't know. Disdain is quite. I'm absolutely up for celebrating wonderful achievement in Australian television, which I'm very lucky to be a part of.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you can't have fun and do jokes about the night. I mean, let's not be too serious about it. But I'm just up for a fun night. So I think we achieved that last year.
You did.
It was so good. I like your tone. I like your tone. You know what I mean?
Thanks, mate.
He's a thinking man's comedian. That's what I think.
Well,
you are.
All right. Well, thanks. I don't know what to say. I'm not used to.
Well, you don't need to say anything. Don't worry. I'll sled you in a second. Are you going to do a dance with the kangaroo at all during the opening?
For as long as we've known each other, is there any part of me that thinks that you think I'm doing a song and dance number to start the load?
Well, we just had a person who represented Australia that clearly can't do much as well.
You have seen Ray Gunn's breakdancing, haven't you, from the weekend?
You said there's an un-Australian tone about you two that I'm picking up, considering you're talking about one of this country's elite athletes who represented this country on the biggest stage.
It does sound a little bit un-Australian.
It is, no disrespect. That's my point. Why wouldn't you include it? It was one of the best moments of the Olympics ever. So who's un-Australian? So who's un-Australian?
I think Reagan will be a cult figure.
Oh, she will.
When she gets back, and all power to her.
She will be dancing with a star within minutes. She'll be saying, "I'm a celebrity, get me out of here."
For sure.
Yeah, hopefully, that woman makes bank off of this for the rest of her life.
But those shows are the dream.
It shows on the dream. Absolutely. Hey, Sam.
How do you think Ben Cousins has been going? Is Sean is a contemporary of yours on Dancing with the Stars?
Yes, I'm sure you watch my show on Channel 7 called The Game every Sunday, Sam. Thank you for watching. Ben, I talk to Ben about this a lot. What do you mean?
Game?
Oh, well, because we don't go national.
Each week he does. Last week was Connect 4. This week's Pick Up 6. So he just basically showcases a game and says how to play it.
So it's me and Kaz who do it, and we take turns and coming up with a different game every week.
Yeah.
As Nathan said.
Are you on? Is this serious? Are you on television?
Yeah. Like I said, next week is Pick Up 6.
Not on your show. See, if I can't get on your show, I have to come up with my own.
Yeah. If I have to get on TV, for me to get on TV, I have to walk past a news story.
Yeah.
Hey, behind a murder. Woo. Yeah.
I'll try to. I'll get the boys in the front bar. Back at house to try to find me an episode of the game.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not finding a lost child in Europe.
How long's an episode?
We only do half an hour. Yeah,
How many of that's ads though?
Oh yeah.
How much is that
Good
ads?
Thanks to McDonald's. Thank you.
Yeah. So what is it? About 20 minutes, really?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Probably 18.
I often speak to Ben about his performance coming up on the, later on that evening, which is Dancing with the Stars, and he assures me that if he could leave, he would. It's the fact that Channel 7 hold a gun to his head and say, you're not leaving. No matter what the vote is, you're staying on.
From when I saw Ben last at Channel 7, while he was preparing to do his sport news stuff, which I said I've never seen Sean do. So while he was doing that, when he was explaining the situation to me, it sort of felt like how I feel the people in Scientology feel, the ones that are working in the cruise ship in the engine. He thought it was a good idea, and then suddenly he realised, I can't get out. He'll win that.
We show a clip of him, one of his early dances, where he looked a bit tight. He looked a bit stiff.
Stiff, yeah.
Hopefully he's loosened up since then.
I've kind of turned off.
Yeah, I don't watch Dancing with the Stars.
I don't know why he doesn't do it.
Was that?
Ripping Nick.
Yeah, he's in great Nick. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You know what? At least we're getting people like Ben Cousins in that series now. Remember the year that they had a chess player? I was like, are you serious? That's not Dancing with the Stars. That's Dancing with the girl that plays the ball game. That's a different show.
I don't remember that series.
Don't you?
It sounds like that's the one I should have watched. A chess player. Great.
Yeah. She was like, one of the biggest Australian celebrities. This woman plays chess.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
We're really reaching the bottom, aren't we? Hey, the Gold Logie nominees, I just wanted to ask you, so we have spoken about this before, but Robert Irwin seems a bit new to be part of the Gold Logie celebration.
He was born on camera, basically.
Wow, yes. Yeah, they've tended to have some hard-hitting editorials from you today, Sean. So he's been on telly for, a long time.
I have, yeah. Yeah.
He's been on talk shows in the States.
He's been learning. He's been gathering information on how to become an amazing host.
He's never been a guest on my show, The Game, as you don't watch, Sam.
That's it. Well, that's it. That's his loss, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but should have seen. Actually, Google Guess Who. The episode that did Guess Who was amazing. You got to meet the real life Susan and Tom, which was
That's deep. I hear what you're saying, Sean. That he seems to relatively. A newcomer to be receiving a Gold Logie nomination, considering so Larry Ender's been 40 years in the business.
Yeah, he has.
But that's the wonder and charm of the Gold Logie.
Did you hear this?
I couldn't get that out without laughing.
No, it's fine.
Who knows how the nominations are picked? I have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Did you hear the rumours though about the Irwins? Apparently, the rumours going around that they are trying to get Bindi to kick Julia Morris out of the role, so the Irwins can basically run that show. Apparently, Terry's the mastermind behind the whole thing, Sean.
Of course, that's what she's doing behind.
According to
the puppet master,
TMZ.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, mate.
Daily Mail.
You need to know this sort of stuff. You need to know what you're walking into, the tensions in the room, the relationships you don't know. You need to make sure that you don't stand on anything. You can be cancelled at any second, mate.
I just heard Sean defend himself. It's on the Daily Mail. I go, sorry, mate. I didn't know it was, I didn't know it was official.
That's where I'm getting all my questions from this morning.
The Daily Mail. You're right, Sean. Sean goes to the only place that has some integrity as journalist. That's the Daily Mail. That's if you can't get onto the TMZ website. So.
The amount of Walkley Award winning journalists on the Daily Mail is extraordinary.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Sean, do you know when the Logies are on?
August 18, which apparently is Sunday, everybody. And I'm thinking that Fremantle Dockers might be out of the top 8 at that point in time, but we'll wait and see. And the Carlton Blues might be in all sorts of trouble against the West Coast Eagles this week, Sam.
Carlton will be playing in the Waffle on Monday, mate, the way they're going.
Hey, Sam, you know I had Aaron Sandlands on once, so he used to be our footy guy, right, that would come in every week. And
is he?
Yeah. He used to be, yeah. So once I'm sitting here, right, doing the show, and next minute I get electrocuted. He brought in an electric cattle prod and just electrocuted me while I was under the desk so I couldn't see, while I was sitting next to me.
That's Fremantle Docker humour. Mate, what are you going to do, mate?
That's what we've got to hang on to.
Yeah, I'm like, don't you have a knock-knock joke next time?
Mad Mondays would have been great.
All right, buddy.
Sean, this is why they get lining up every year for the Logies.
Yeah,
for this bit of this action.
I was going to say that's why I watch it, but I won't be watching it. But I do love Sam.
You watch the Logies, but we know Sam. Sam's hosting.
No, I love
Do you
Sam.
know?
I
August
absolutely
18th.
love Sam.
August 18th.
Love Sam.
Yeah.
I love you both, and thanks for having me on the show. Tell them that just what an extraordinary decision to take an RDO on the one time I'm on the show.
Don't you think?
I know.
And she knew you were on it too. She knew beforehand. So.
I know. Yeah, no, I know. Thank you. Next time I'm booked, maybe I'll take an RDO.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
Sean's taking one on 18th of August.
I'll never forget that. What a plug. Logies are on August 18th.
Because I always need to know the date that's a few days away.
Yeah, okay.
Dates are important.
Yeah, they are. Right. Sam Pang, everybody. You've just been
Love
panged.
you, Sam.
You've just been panged right
Thank
up the
you,
wazoo.
sir. Appreciate it.
All the best to each other.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.